You got spare game codes or any digital goods? There is a place you can sell them in less than 1 minute. Watch. Go to G2A.com. Click Start Selling. Fast login. Go to My Account and click on Selling tab. Sell new item. Enter name, code, set a price. And done. G2A.com Digital Marketplace. Global selling simplified.
There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the stream. Of course, this is live on Nip Gaming TV. I'm Milos Dominik. I'm joined by the awesome Kaya Knight. And Kaya, I guess this game is live.
Yeah, it is. Apologies about that. GoTV wasn't cooperating for the admins, but here we go. We unfortunately missed a pistol round, but it seems like Team Orbit, this is their map pick, of course, in the lead. Can they make it 3? You'd really expect them to, especially if they manage to drop snacks, which they will, but an extra Virtus.Pro player had rotated round, but their firepower was just superior to that of their opponents, and we are going to go into round number 4, the first gun round of the game, with Team Orbit 3-0 up.
Yep, let's see what VP can do in their first rifle buy. Full M4A4s, but this is the sacrifice. Not a lot of smokes, only 3. And it's going to be, I think Team Orbit in this situation, they can afford to sit back and wait around for time just for those smokes to pretty much run out, and then play their own plays, their own smokes, their own flashes as they break into this B side. Obviously, as you can tell, the easier site to really break into, and here's the first crack from the farmer, and it's 3 in a row. Bialy spraying down, takes out 1, 2, 3, but that's all that he will get as Neo is rotating on the side. Smoke to try and zone him out, but he does not care at this point. Bushing down right behind the rock, and Zen won't be going for a bomb plant anytime soon. He wants to clean it. Flashy rotating with the P90, and here are the legs. Oh, nope, not able to get the front. Wow, Neo escaping with 73 health. He failing at the end. Well done.
Yeah, Flashy should have really finished him off initially, particularly after he heard the Virtus.Pro player's footsteps. But this is really good. This is nice coming out from Team Orbit. Normally, on paper, Cobblestone is probably a 9-6 CT favoured map, but they're looking very strong at the moment. And sure, Cobblestone isn't Virtus.Pro's strongest map, but Team Orbit, they're close to storming into a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, this is fairly surprising, and of course, VP are on a save, so we're seeing 2 Deagles, 2 P250s, and a CZ on Pasha. As Orbit keeping with the P90. Obviously, when they took quite a bit of beating in the previous round, so picking up that M4, keeping the Galil in hand from the previous round is going to help. Buying up the P90 will surely help up close and shoot down through these unarmored targets. But 3-2 split on each one of the sides, and it's looking like a B push, and VP really looking like the best, but Flashy grabbing one. That's a very nice flash from the farmer as he pushes down on the site. Snacks turning around, a grenade is going to be eating a bit of damage. And he does go on the ground. Now this is going to be turning into a bomb plant for Team Orbit as last 2 remaining.
Wouldn't surprise me here if Neo and Taz just sort of waited outside this bomb site, tried to get some exit frags. Not much the CTs could really do. And now that Neo picks up that AK-47, it makes you wonder whether he's going to fall a bit more passive, try and save it. He probably will do now, after Taz getting P90'd in the face. Just going to wait around a bit, see if he can find the odd exit frag or 2. He will get 1, but yeah, there it is. He is going to pull out. And Team Orbit storming into a healthy 5-0 lead, but at the end of the day, this is still Virtus.Pro. You can never really count the plow out. But if Team Orbit win this next gun round, then it's going to be a very, very, very steep hill for Virtus.Pro to try and climb, even though they will have the round loss bonus on their side.
Let's see what they can pull off. This is, again, a very important round, and Neo able to save that AK at the end is going to help them a teeny tiny bit. Again, each and every single dollar counts, and he is able to pick up 2 flashes, a grenade, and a smoke in hand. He's trying to push on through. Pasha with an incendiary of his own, but still Orbit playing the waiting game at this point. I really like how Farmer picks up the P90. He's still up, but Snacks with the boost, able to get the frag on top of Drop, and Neo lurking in by middle door. So well done with the entry frag, at least for now for VP. But nice down from Flashy. We'll be getting the second one. Farmer falling.
Neo's going to peek again, get his second of the round, and finally Virtus.Pro look to be getting their second round on the board. Neo knows that there's got to be more Team Orbit players that have to be coming towards him after he saw that bomb hit the floor. And it's actually allowed Pasha to sneakily rotate from behind these past two final Team Orbit players, even though Flashy got a kill there. He's on the verge of getting another. That's a lovely spray down, but it still may very well be irrelevant, as Pasha is in a perfect position to shut them down. And finally, something to scream and smile and shout about for the Virtus.Pro. Their first round on the board, but because Team Orbit won 5 in a row, financially they're looking very, very healthy at the moment, so losing that round isn't really going to hinder them too much.
Though I'm not sure why Flashy is keeping up with that P90 buy. I'm sure they're looking for an aggressive play on the site, trying to play for the timing itself, but has to really be afraid of what's going on here. Bialy will shut him down. Dead Fox killing himself. Well done. Farmer with one, Farmer with two to try and equalize it, but Snacks is holding angles. And they won't trade it off to make it a 2 versus 1. Though Farmer on the site, 2 kills already. He's going to have to go for a 4K to save. They see Spring down, take one down. Can he grab the second? No. Neo will save the day, and VP are still up, but Orbit will be remaxing again. And it's all down to making these win rounds for VP as expensive as possible. Taking down 4 players is really going to cash strap them. And you can see with Taz, Bialy, no grenades to play with.
Alright, so Team Orbit looks like they're putting all their eggs in one basket and heading all straight towards this B bomb site. Snacks, unfortunately, walking into his death as soon as he can surpass the fire. But no, smoke's been put down. He's just about dodging Zen's AK-47 bullets. Whilst Pasha just jumps up and down near that small ledge, wants to peek the tees. Oh, not the brightest of ideas. Flashy will manage to decimate him, and Dead Fox, yep, he's spotted Bialy, and he will spray him down as well with the headshot. See you later, Bialy. And Snacks, you really have to go massive here, and he does. Not just one, but a double from the Virtus.Pro player. And now this is it. Neo, he needed to step it up and pull the 1 versus 3 out the bag. But very, very difficult up against a team of Orbit's caliber on this map, at least. We covered earlier on the fact that they beat Flipside on this map. It definitely is one of their more favoured maps, and we're starting to see why.
Yeah, been 6 rounds on the T side on a map that is so heavily CT sided is already
heavily CT sided. I'd say it's more of a 9-6, 8-7 CT map, but a lot of the time it depends on the actual teams themselves. Some teams just prefer the T side of Cobble, and with the recent patch changes with the M4, who knows whether over time, and as more people start to discover more things about this map, it may very well, like smokes and molotovs that you can utilise on the T side, it may very well slowly but surely become a 9-6 T map.
That actually does make quite a bit of sense, and one of these teams that pops up to mind real quick is Cloud9. I really do love playing on that T side, and they really are able to, play it correctly. It's all about these timed pushes, and they're pushing as a unit, which is exactly what Team Orbit are doing. You see they have a lot of cash, a bit of team damage done there, but no problem. And, well, max 7 for Pasha. Let's see. It's going to be very interesting to see where he's going to be set with that one. And, well, he is indeed heading to the walkway itself. Snacks getting taken down, and that's Pasha spotted, trying to work around the angles themselves. Bialy with one on a Farmer to equalize it to a 4v4, but the rifle advantage is still for the Magyar team, and headshot from Pasha to take down one, picking up the M4. Bialy for the second with a FAMAS. And this is a very nice team play execution, but the bomb is all the way on that A site.
It is. Virtus.Pro want to try and prevent it, get it planted, but Flashy's going to blow Neo up to smithereens. So that's pretty decent. If one of these 2 Orbit players can even this up at a 2 versus 2, they've got the positional advantage. Flashy's gone into this nice cubby area without getting noticed, and Virtus.Pro can't really move until that smoke disappears, and all Team Orbit have to do now is just hold a crossfire, stick together. Bialy may very well get fragged by Flashy, but Flashy has been spotted, and talking about Bialy, he's not going to get the frag, or fragged, he's going to be the one getting the frag. And to Taz came in from the other
They don't have
angle.
enough time.
He's
They don't have enough time, man.
He got the frag, but it's not going to be enough in the end. No diffuse kit on him. No diffuse kit on Bayali either. And you know what they say, don't be a tit by a kit. And that's really come back to haunt Virtus.Pro. Especially when you consider the fact that it was a 4 versus 2 at one point.
Yep, now 8-2. This is very much getting out of hand for Virtus.Pro. Again, they have such a steep hill to climb now. And, well, let's see what they can do. They're going to be buying up. Obviously, the 2 AK saves up. The 2 AK saved up in a previous round. Max 7 still on Pasha. Was doing a decent amount of damage in the previous round. But here we go. Flashy with 1. An expensive bit of kit here. Taz the second to fall. That's 1 AK, 2 AKs down. Snacks rotating in from the boost itself. He grabs 1 headshot. Still looking for Zen. Zen fairly low here on half health. And Snacks, though, he has 4 to go with. He runs out of ammo and still has a teammate to help. Zen, Incendiary coming down to try and thin that armor from VP. Neo, Snacks left alive, and this scout is so difficult to play with in this situation. And well done, Team Orbit, to make it 9-2, and they'll send VP back to pistol hell.
Yep, that's the CT side for you. You lose 2 in a row. And Father Gaben takes all your money away. And they're broke at the moment. Team Orbit looking to finally enter double digits. See whether they can do it. Snacks just using that pop flash down onto the floor to blind anyone who's at mid. He's going to try and get behind his Team Orbit players. And with the 5-7, who knows whether it'll end up being effective. Pasha's very up close and personal with this CZ75, so this is a chance for him to at least get 1 frag, then pull out, but no, they're not going to give him any. The Farmer's going to mow Pasha down. Dead Fox not with just 1, but with a double of his own. They've discovered exactly where Snacks was from behind. Dead Fox, hat-trick, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And very nice play from Team Orbit. They slowly walked towards that bomb site. They stuck together to make sure that they didn't split up and give away any of their weapons to the Virtus.Pro players, and they reaped the rewards in the end. VP, no armor, just not enough firepower to mow them down up against the armored opponents. And no surprise that they did manage to take that round. We could very well be heading to Overpass, you know.
Yep, that would be pretty cool. I really like seeing Overpass, but look at the double off-buy. Of course, Pasha is set by the Pigeon Coop. Here's the first frag from Zen to take out Taz. And Neo, though, refragging fairly quickly onto Nate. Picked out through mid. Zen the second to fall. Pasha playing that Pigeon Coop area so well. Is it a Pigeon Coop or a Chicken Coop, though? That's a question for everybody in the stream as the action comes around. Orbit still have over a minute to play with here. And they do have the bomb in hand. It seems like these ops are exactly what VP were looking for.
Yeah, a lot of long distance battles on cobblestone. You can stick an AWP most of the time at the back of the B bomb site. Well, the back of either bomb sites really. A lot of the time, make sure you've got an aggressive AWPer facing mid. And double AWP setup from Virtus.Pro again. Neo with 1, Pasha with the other. And it's I don't know if you remember, but Virtus.Pro went through a very, very dry spell a few months ago, and the second they started playing with a double AWP setup, or Neo started using the AWP again, like he did in 1.6, it honestly transformed them so well, and credit where it's due to him for being able to adapt to the AWP in CSGO so quickly, because when he first started, he'd mainly play as a rifle for Virtus.Pro, but this is where Virtus.Pro really needs to step things up. I feel like they need 10-5 and the second half pistol if they are going to stand a chance of staying in this game. The Farmer with the Pro 90 pulls out the Glock. He will drop the man with the biceps. And Team Orbit, they're really making this look easy at the moment.
Yeah, it's not like a lot of teams are able to do this, especially versus VP. And, well, Orbit picking up round 11. VP will be buying up. They're actually going for a Nova and a Max 7. This is, again, the final round of this first half, so any buys you have are pretty much the last. And 2 Max 7s and a Nova. Wow. This is not something you're going to be seeing anytime soon, but this is the thing with a Nova.
Not much of a choice.
Yeah, this is true, but Nova, it's sometimes that weapon that you can snipe people across the map with, and sometimes when you're like breathing distance, you're still unable to get a frag. It's a bit of a weird one. Maybe it's just me being crap at the game, which is probably true though.
I think that's probably it. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there.
Thank you, Kaya, for the great bans. Really.
Anyways, Farmer using the best gun in the game, the Pro 90, taking a leaf out the book and get right. He's got to be careful because that corner that he just checked by Ali has crept into it. They literally missed each other by a matter of seconds. Oh, peekaboo! There's the first from Bayali. Gets the double, but they still need to try and pull this retake out the bag. They've got Ney who's creeping from behind. He will pull the trigger. He will spray and pray, and he should be able to dispose of Taz as well. Molotov down on the floor, and Taz will walk into his death. And ladies and gents, Team Orbit 12-3 up going into the second half. Sure, Virtus.Pro, as we covered on Train, are a very, very, very solid terrorist side. And these more set-piece orientated maps really suits their style of play. But 12-3 down.
They have to win
very, very, very difficult mountain to climb. I'm not sure I can see them do it, even when you consider they are one of the world's best CSGO teams.
For sure, and you know, sometimes might be saying maybe it's like 6-9. It's like, well, they can try and win the pistol, but now they do need to do it. If they lose this pistol, I don't really see any way of them ever coming back. And well, Bayali with the first. Farmer though, getting the second hit on a Pasha, and another one from Flashy. Wow, exchanges of fire. Bayali is last alive, and this is looking like an RIP type situation as Bayali slides to his death in mid-pit, and 13-3 for Team Orbit. VP didn't get a bomb plant, so they should be forcing, going for Tech-9 armor here, but are they going to go for it? Yes, they are. There we go. When you get a bomb plant on that first round, usually go for a full eco in round 2. Then round 3 you're able to buy. In this situation, they're going to have to make this play happen, or it's all gone.
Yep, Neo going straight through the fire. Ney did not predict him, picks up the FAMAS, but gets caught with his pants down by Flashy. And there we go, the Flash is straight in towards this B bomb site. Virtus.Pro looking to brute force a bomb plant and surround Flashy, but they cannot do that with correct timing. And Virtus.Pro, one man down, big job on their hands. Taz will dispose of Zen. That's a step in the right direction. If Taz can get the second frag, which he will, they could win this. Bayali has to plant. Taz needs to protect him. Do they realise where Dead Fox is coming from? Taz has heard him, cannot get the frag, and it's all pressure on Bayali now to save this round, and he will not be able to. Dead Fox is going to clutch. Team Orbit march into their 14th round. And so far on Cobblestone, Virtus.Pro are being decimated.
I think your idea of a video, you know, the whole, you know, when I'm Orbit type thing might be happening, at least for one map. It's 14-3.
Honestly, Overpass is also a map that Virtus.Pro are great on. They're much better on Overpass than they are on Cobble. So I think Team Orbit are really going to have to step it up on Cobblestone. I feel Overpass is going to be a lot more familiar to what we saw on the first map. But again, I didn't expect Cobble to be this one-sided. Maybe it's taken time for Team Orbit to warm up, and as I also mentioned, Virtus.Pro with a 100k LAN event this weekend, they might be looking not to give too much away, but here we go, they've decided to buy up armor this round. Let's see what they can do.
And, well, a 3-14, they're not really expecting much. Here's the frag, second from Bayali, refragged here from Zen onto Pasha. This Snack's making his way downtown. Bayali with one, actually through the smokes, in 3 versus 1. This might be VP to actually get a bomb plant here. Remember, the cash situation on Orbit is not that good, and Dead Fox, if he's unable to break a bit of the defense, might just have to pull back. But no, Snacks gets the final frag, and they pick up the 2 FAMASs and the P90. As Orbit, they're back on the pistols. This is a very influential round in this game, but still, 10 rounds up. I don't think Orbit are too scared at this point.
No. Just got confirmation that the third map is actually Mirage, even though we were told Overpass earlier on. I think I might go and flush my head down the toilet, you know. But still, the fact that Mirage, as I covered earlier, Mirage and what was the first map that we saw? The first map that we saw was
Train, obviously.
Train, yeah. Mirage and Train, both Virtus.Pro's best maps. So, yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult for Team Orbit to beat Virtus.Pro on their home map. But again, let's wait and see.
Zen jumping down. Nice cleanup from VP. Only losing Pasha. No problem. Easy peasy. Orbit, though. They're on the double save. And they're not really sad about it. They have such a big advantage at this point that they can afford a couple more of situations like this. As VP, picking up these two FAMASas and the P90 before really will help them out economically, and it's starting to show bit by bit. They have, what is it, 6250? I wish I had 6250 in real life, to be honest, not just in game. This VP trying to make their way on that B side, and look at that. Orbit only have one player on there with a full stack on that A site, and Zen has to hold off all 4 players from the plow itself. Pasha's already on the site.
Yep, he's managed to creep straight through that smoke, and I don't think Team Orbit have realised. They've stacked 4 out of 5 players over towards the A-bomb site, though, so that they should be able to get a plant down. They've got to act fast because these Team Orbit players are rotating in with quite a high tempo with these pistols. And that smoke towards the doors is going to slow them down a little bit. They've got to make sure they don't split up here. Don't want to give away any of these weapons. And wow, Dead Fox with the double. And who knows whether this might be on. Numerically, it's an advantage towards Orbit, but Bayali will not allow that to happen. Pasha, coming from behind, knows exactly where the Fox is hiding and what he's saying. And Virtus.Pro around that. For me, they shouldn't have lost as many players as they did, but what's important, given the fact that Cobblestone has been terrible for them so far, is that they have actually managed to win the round. They have added it onto the board. And let's see whether they can win this gun round now. They need to build a bit of momentum, I feel.
Yeah, and if VP lose this one, and they're going to be able to buy up again, but Orbit will be on the final, on map point. Excuse me, there is Pasha trying to push through. Nice flash down to try and zone him off. And the smoke, he's going to try the same tactic over again. And he slowly walks through and gets the headshot onto Zen. He's making the second happen. No, not just yet. A lot of damage done, but nay. Oh, says nay. Flashy down on 22 health. Snacks, though, on the site. That bomb is making its way in, but Snacks, oh my god, they're literally kissing right now. But nay, will get the frag. Taz looking for the headshots. He spots one on the chicken coop, as the chat was saying. Taz lobbing the molly down, but nice frag. Look at that rotate from Orbit. And Bialy is all on his own versus 3. He sprays down 1. Still on 58, and he knows the last 2 players are on the walkway. And that bomb is so difficult to go for right now. He does have a smoke and a molly versus Dead Fox with these 2 flashes. And 30 seconds left. Bialy has to feel the entire weight.
Here, he's put that smoke down, but the problem is he knows that those 2 CTs are going to just spray him through it. So he's going to put that Molotov down. He's actually dealt damage on towards Dead Fox. And Bialy, oh my god, he's going to turn this into a 1 versus 1. But 10 seconds on the clock, he's trying to make it seem like he's going to go for the bomb plant. He has enough time to go for it, and the farmer knows he's going to be in trouble. Bialy starts to plant the bomb. He can definitely hear the footsteps of the Hungarian running towards him. That Molotov should just about give away his position, but Bialy, oh my god, he peeked the wrong corner there in the end, and the farmer got the better of him. 15-6, Team Orbit. Welcome to match point. And Virtus.Pro going into the next round due to that bomb plant. They will just about have enough money to buy things up. I think some of them are relatively well off, so they'll be able to maybe drop an AK to another player and then be able to buy up all proper nades. So expect maybe a set piece here with tons of smokes and mollies going down over towards the A-bomb site. That's what has worked best for them, for Virtus.Pro, but let's be honest, not much has worked good for them so far. And
speaking of things not going so well,
why are you doing this to us today? Why?
Please, what is this?
I think it could actually be the players rather than the admins, you know. Pasha, why?
Pasha, my friend, what are you doing? Well, I guess let's try to go back in, and holy crap, I need to buy up a global account. And well, let's go back into the game.
It's my fault for letting a Master Guardian 2 stream for me today.
I don't know, man. I think I'm doing a decent job. Though, I always think I'm doing a decent job. That's the thing.
No, you're doing alright.
Yeah, chat is going wild right now. Good lord. But still, 15-6, Team Orbit, again, buying up whatever they can. They have almost expended all of their grenades and VP are looking for the plays. Here's Pasha with one dink down at 10. Takes down Flashy. And well, the bomb is all the way on that A site. They have 50 seconds left, and they're looking for a commitment, but they still have enough time. There we go. They're going to see the rotate, and Orbit are not buying any of it. They're already sending the second player in, especially after that first frag from Pasha. Snacks going down to Zen, not going to help at all. And that Fox scoping in.
Yep, Neo coming from behind, and this is it. The terrorists have rotated over towards the A-bomb site now, and this means that Team Orbit need to counteract that. The question is, are they going to leave anyone, or no? They know there's 20 seconds on the clock, so they've got to move fast. But really, really nice lurking coming out from Taz. Gets his second of the round, but it is going to leave Bayali in a 1 versus 1, and the Farmer will get it. Oh my God, Bayali was prepared for him, knew exactly where the Hungarian would be coming from, and Bayali, or the Farmer, will defuse. 16-6. We're going to Mirage.
This is fantastic. Nobody would have really thought that this would go into where it is right now. And map number 3 is going to be Mirage, as you were saying, Kaya. Not overpass. I was overexcited, but well, holy hummus, we're gonna go into an ad break. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Stick around.